Welcome in everybody to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host Michael Darcy, and today I'm going to break down why the Kansas City Chiefs should trade Chris Jones. So first off, Chiefs Kingdom, this is a very controversial video topic that not all of Chiefs Kingdom is going to agree with or like at all. But, over the past few days, Chris Jones has been placed under the franchise tag, and to me, a trade seems inevitable. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why the Chiefs should trade him and why it will benefit the team in the long run. So first off, the Chiefs have placed Chris Jones under the franchise tag, like I already said, and I do not think that Chris Jones would return to the team under the tag. I just feel like he is trying to get that max contract, and if the Chiefs don't give him that, he's either going to sit out or request a trade or even demand a trade. So I think that a trade is very close to happening, and for the AFC, I hope that Chris Jones gets dealt to the NFC because I don't want Chris Jones in the same conference, let alone, there was talk that the Colts wanted him or even the Broncos, but I do not want him anywhere in the AFC. If we got to face him again, it better be in the Super Bowl. And that also brings up another comparison that I wanted to talk about. Think about how everybody was so mad that we got rid of Dee Ford. I wasn't, because I kind of looked long term, and I saw that when you didn't have to bring back Dee Ford on a massive contract, they were able to sign other people and make the team better. And I feel like that would happen if Chris Jones was not on the team. That's what, $50 to $60 million that you can save and reinvest in other positions on the team. And that's huge because you can't afford to pay everybody. And if we want to be the next dynasty, we got to have very team-friendly contracts. So I think that a trade would be very beneficial to the team, but they better be smart about this because, this free agency has been very crazy. We witnessed one of the dumbest trades in, I think, NFL history, and that was the Texans and Bill O'Brien trading DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals for a backup running back and a fourth-round draft pick or something like that. That was horrendous, and so the Chiefs cannot do that because if they're going to do that, we might as well keep him. So if the Chiefs are looking to trade him, they need to be at least getting a first-round draft pick and possibly a second. And you might even be able to find a team that would be able to give you 2 first-round draft picks. That sounds high, but Jalen Ramsey got 2 firsts, and he hasn't exactly been playing great. So I think that 2 first-rounders is not out of the question, but likely it's going to be a first, a second, and maybe you can get them to throw in a third. But as long as the Chiefs are building up draft capital, I will be happy. But they got to at least get a first-round draft pick. So, Chiefs Kingdom, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. But if this is the end of Chris Jones' tenure here in Kansas City, I would just like to say thank you. Chris Jones was so instrumental in bringing a Super Bowl championship back to Kansas City. I will never forget him. And what he did on the field is something that we have not really seen, and it doesn't come around often. So to that I say thank you, Chris Jones, and thank you for everything you've done for Kansas City. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys like these videos and want to support me, go click the link in the description and go support me on my Patreon. I would more than appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.